everyone. We're here live again from my bathroom and Wheeler's here to help me today. We hope you all brushed for 2 minutes last night and this morning and tried to floss yesterday and will floss once today. Today we wanted to talk about toothpaste. 5 things to consider when you're choosing a toothpaste. So the very first one, and this seems obvious, but that it tastes good. So you want to make sure that you have a toothpaste that tastes good to you, so you will use it for a full 2 minutes. Okay, the second thing to consider is that it's fluoridated. So our teeth have hydroxyapatite in them. That's the main aspect of it that dissolves with acid. So the plaque that's on our teeth, the bacteria work on it, they form acid. When we have hydroxyapatite, that is more soluble in the acid than fluorapatite. The fluoride in our toothpaste can replace the hydrogen, the hydroxy, in the hydroxyapatite to create fluorapatite. The solubility of fluorapatite in acid is less than hydroxyapatite. So I am a strong believer in fluoride. I do think that a little bit of it is very good. Too much of it can be bad. So I think it's important to use just a little bit of fluoride with your fluoridated toothpaste. The next thing I want you to consider in your toothpaste is that it is sodium lauryl sulfate free. There's a lot of controversy with sodium lauryl sulfate. It's always abbreviated SLS. They use it a lot in cleaning products and as a detergent. What sodium lauryl sulfate does is makes your toothpaste bubble. It can help in removing odors a little bit. The jury's still a little bit out on whether it's carcinogenic or not. Recent studies have said it's not, but it does have a drying effect on your mouth. So often people that have dry mouth will switch to a sodium lauryl sulfate free toothpaste like Burt's Bees. I'm a huge fan of Burt's Bees toothpaste. And find a significant reduction in their dry mouth. The fourth thing that I want you to look for in a toothpaste is to make sure that it is not a whitening toothpaste. People come in all the time thinking they have toothaches, and really it's just that they've switched toothpaste and they switched to a whitening toothpaste. So whitening toothpastes don't work very well for whitening and cause a lot of sensitivity. So avoid whitening. Fifth thing to look for in a toothpaste is that it is desensitizing. So that desensitization can either come from stannous fluoride or it can come from potassium nitrate. Different people have different success with both products. Stannous fluoride is usually in rapid relief type toothpaste from Sensodyne. That usually has an antimicrobial property too, that stannous fluoride, so it can help with bad breath a little bit more. Potassium nitrate is the typical ingredient in a lot of the sensitivity toothpaste. So aim for a toothpaste that tastes good, fluoridated, sodium lauryl sulfate free, not a whitening toothpaste, and that is a desensitizing toothpaste. So currently I use Burt's Bees Enamel Care. I think it has a great flavor. Fluoridated, this is the Mountain Mint type. You can see on the back of it, and I'll post a picture of this. It is sodium lauryl sulfate free, free of artificial flavors and sweeteners, free of preservatives, and doesn't have any of those plastic microbeads. I also use this. It's a prescription fluoride toothpaste, so you can ask your dentist for this. You can either get it at the drugstore, or most dentists sell them. I know we sell this kind at our office. They're usually around like $15 or so, both at the drugstore or at the office. So the nice thing about this, it's sodium lauryl sulfate free, it has sensitivity relief. It also has 1.1% sodium fluoride, 5% potassium nitrate. So comparing the two toothpaste, the prescription strength is 1.1% sodium fluoride. The Burt's Bees is 0.243% sodium fluoride. So one last point for today, I want to make sure everyone understands how much toothpaste to use. So everyone sees the Crest commercials where they do the huge swoosh of toothpaste, and that's just not necessary. It's way too much. So you really only need a pea-sized amount of toothpaste. So this is plenty to cover all of your teeth. For your entire mouth. It's not going to bubble as much because it's not sodium lauryl sulfate, but it has enough to cover all of your teeth and sufficiently do the job of the toothpaste. Also wanted to mention one last plug for the electric toothbrush. This is going to reach your back teeth and the areas where it's harder to get to with the regular toothbrush, and it's going to do all the work for you. So again, yesterday we talked about the electric toothbrush. Love these. So with your toothpaste, one that tastes good, one that's fluoridated, one that's sodium lauryl sulfate free, one that does not have whitening, and one that is desensitizing. So any questions, let me know. Feel free to message me.